and I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I was searching for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. I thought I was gold, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
Alright.
Yo.
Let us know we going to Chicago way today.
Man, you got your boy Top Dolla AP, the humble one. You got my producer with me, man, New Wave.
New Wave.
Yo, how y'all coming?
Your name New Wave?
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm the Chicago way. You replacing me?
Got to, I gotta be.
Damn, you gotta replace me?
See, you the videographer, you know, the beat maker, got, you know, collab, do something.
Alright, man, we can work something out here still. Alright, cool. How you boys feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great. It's a little cold outside through the rack, man.
Man, oh yeah, happy belated Thanksgiving, everybody. Man, I already know it was a good ass weekend. I had some fire ass food. What y'all have for Thanksgiving?
Man, everything. I went to everybody's crib, got me a plate from a little bit of everybody, and I did my thing.
So it sounds like you stealing food.
Hey, that's what you want to call it. If they offering it, I'm taking it.
Hey, what about you? You taking offers?
Taking all that.
All that.
I need it all.
Alright, man, so what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna offer something back for the people?
Hell no.
Damn, fuck the people, huh?
Nah, we give it back. We fuck with y'all.
Oh, okay.
I love the people for sure.
Yeah,
man.
for sure. Yeah. You know, my Thanksgiving was good. I had greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Yeah, I was trying to see y'all gonna catch on to that, but
crazy.
Yeah, for sure. And I cooked too. Little niggas know I actually cooked the shit. I remember I called THL Moo to show him a whole plate. He was surprised, like, damn, you cooked this shit?
Cooking on Thanksgiving?
I cooked. I'm trying to tell you, folks. Like I cooked the greens, I cooked the yams, and I cooked the mac and cheese. The turkey and all that shit I ain't do. But yeah, I cooked that shit. I think my little brother made the peach. Nah, he ain't make no peach. I made the peach. No, I ain't made the damn peach cobbler. I'm lying now. Alright, shit. But yeah, though, alright, let's get it cracking. You could have been on DJU, you could have been on 16 Shots, you could have been on Corporate Me and Cartel, you could have been on Can Capone, you could have been on Dre O. You could have been anywhere else in the world. But you're fucking with the Wave, and I appreciate you, man.
For sure, the Wave was the first people really fucking with me.
Is that so?
Yeah, Chicago Wave, and I've been tapped into the Chicago Wave for a minute, but they the ones that really showed me love, for sure. So it's like, you know, gotta come to the Wave.
Feel humble and honored to know that.
For sure.
But alright though, Top Dolla. Before we get into some other questions, we gotta know the roots. Now the question is today, is anything a Chicago motherfucker has a Chicago motherfucker when they ask them? And by the way, this goes to you too, New Wave. Question for you both that we like to start off with is, where you from?
I'm from Joliet. I'm from Joliet, Illinois, man.
Joliet, Illinois or Joliet?
Joliet.
Joliet. Alright, make sure I pronounce that right. Yeah. What about you?
I'm from 121st in Indiana.
121st? Whoa, wait a minute, 121st. I heard something about that. You're from the Wild Hunters.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
now, before we break down the Wild Hunters, we had some Wild Hunters artists up here before. We never had no Joliet artists up here, so let's talk about that. What's up with Joliet?
Man, Joliet, I feel like a lot of people who not from Joliet or never been to Joliet, like they always try to downplay it because they like, oh, that's the Burbs. Like it ain't no Burbs, ain't on nothing. Woo. But like, bro, if you
Joliet's the Burbs?
I guess. I mean, like when you enter Joliet, it's a city of Joliet, so I look at it like a city. But like, it's like everybody else go look at it like the suburbs. So okay, we're gonna call it the suburbs, right? So, but Joliet got the same thing going on in Chicago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like violence, death. You know what I'm saying? Like I done been through the same. Like I got a lot of homies from Chicago, and I can relate the same way because I done lost homies. I done been in and out of jail. You know what I'm saying? I got homies doing life that ain't never coming home. You know what I'm saying? Like I done came like just cause I'm from the suburbs don't mean I had a silver spoon. You know what I'm saying? I grew up homeless, ain't had shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from the trenches for sure. Just next to anybody from Chicago. I'm from the trenches of Joliet, you know what I'm saying? The south side of Joliet, you know what I'm saying? Grew up a little bit of everywhere in Joliet, the hilltop, you know what I'm saying? Most people who familiar with Joliet, more familiar with the hill, the projects.
Alright. Now, first off, silver spoon. You know, I grew up in the trenches, but yeah, I had a silver spoon.
All right.
Literally, it's in my drawer. I can literally just pull this shit out. So, what you mean? I'm pretty sure everybody had a silver spoon before, unless you just own this. So.
No, I mean, like when I say silver spoon, though, it's like, you know, like when people talk about the burbs, it's the perception of like, man, people in the burbs not really going through shit. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So if you had a plastic spoon, you would be going some shit.
I mean,
that's what it sounds like. I have plastic spoons too.
Not in a literal sense, but you know what I mean by silver spoon. Like you just had things handed to you. You feel me? Like that's like when people talk about the birds, like it's like that's what you know what I'm saying. Like that's gonna be your first perception of the birds. Like
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have it rough how we had it rough. You feel me? When you compare the burbs to you know what I'm saying a major city. You feel me? So it's like. I done been a little bit of everywhere all through the burbs, you feel me? I done been to Harvey, I done been to Calumet City, I done been Dalton, you know what I'm saying? I done been everywhere, you feel me? So I say it's the trenches everywhere, you feel me? I done been through the Honeys, you know, I'm more familiar with the Honeys. My people's from 54th and Halstead, you know what I'm saying, over in Motown, like, you know, I done been through Chicago, I done been a little bit of everywhere. I done witnessed the trenches everywhere, you feel me? And I go through the same thing that everybody else go through, you feel me? So I just feel like me being from Joliet, it ain't no different from a person being from Chicago. Now, I will say Chicago is way more fast-paced than Joliet for sure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I first started stepping my feet in Chicago, it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tighten up. You gotta move faster. You feel me? You gotta be way sharper. You feel me? So it's like.
Is this every day, by the way, or is it a certain period of time?
Nah, this is. I mean,
I say certain period of time.
Yeah, like when I started coming around to Chicago, like 2014, 15, 16. Then I end up going to jail, and then I be still dabbling in Chicago a little bit. But back then though, like when I was coming to this, even recently when I've been to Chicago, like, you know what I'm saying, like you gotta be on your toes. Now in Joliet, you gotta be on your toes too, especially if you're not from Joliet.
I can vouch that. I've been in Joliet before.
Yeah, like you gotta be on your toes, even if you're not, especially if you're not from there, you don't know what's going on. You feel me? Like I feel like really anywhere, you feel me, you're at a disadvantage because you don't really know like what's going on in the area type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. But Joliet, the trenches just like Chicago, the trenches, you know what I'm saying? But it's just Joliet, smaller. Like, we smaller than Chicago. Chicago's so much bigger, so you can't compare, you know what I'm saying? Most people always want to go to the murder rate, you feel me? So you can't compare the murder rate of Chicago to such a small city such as Joliet because Chicago is more, you know what I'm saying, spread out, and it got way more people, you know what I'm saying? Our south side, east side, like the south side of Chicago got a whole bunch of different, you know what I'm saying, subsections that may be in tour with each other. Now Joliet, the south side, which is where I'm from, is in tour with the east side, or the east side in tour with the north side. You feel me? Like it's not the same. It's not the same in Chicago. It's kind of like that a little bit in Kankakee, but Kankakee a little bit different. I dibble and dabble in the Keys too, but.
R.I.P. Vaughn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like. But that's the difference between Joliet and Chicago, like, you know what I'm saying, like we way smaller, but it's still busting, it still go down. You feel me?
But overall, you would say y'all grew up the same. You say that outside of that being the difference, y'all grew up the same in a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Now we gonna test that theory here. I do research, and I did research on this rapper by the name of Take Capone. He does interviews too. He said before it was gang banging, it was school banging. Meaning my school's and two of your school type shit. Did you have that same experience?
I mean, yeah, like we kind of did have that same experience, but like, see, like from, like, I ain't from Chicago, but from like what I kind of know a little bit, I know like some people probably have to go past certain schools and like they really in tour with each other and they fighting, and then the fighting lead to violence.
Niggas went to the same school with each other.
Yeah, you feel me? Niggas went to the same school, but like our school banging like in Joliet, like from my experience was more so like our basketball team better than your basketball team. That's how I started off. You feel me?
We interviewed artists too, and they did say it wasn't necessarily fighting. Yeah. We also did basketball, football, volleyball, even swimming some shit.
Now going to high school, like, you know what I'm saying, like it was I don't know, like it was really more so the neighborhoods more than anything. Like
Is that so?
a lot of the neighborhoods like hoods been having like long standing beef. You feel me? Then we go to school. We going to school with the same people that we in tour with. You know what I'm saying? We getting off of school. You know what I'm saying? We getting off of school and you know what I'm saying? We get motherfuckers that we probably get into it with or whatever. We go to school with these same people the next day. You feel me? Get into it with them at school. You know what I'm saying? People get suspended, same thing, and then one thing led to another, and then you know, a lot of shit happens.
Now, what about you, New Wave?
Shit, you know, I went to Juliet High School. I kicked out of all my high schools.
Damn, you say you a high school dropout?
Nah, hell nah. I went to school, shit.
Yeah, dude retired.
Yeah. I finished school. Shout out to Sullivan House. You know what I'm saying? I had to go to alternative school. Shit. I was steady brawling. You know what I'm saying? Getting into it with niggas over bitches and shit. Little shit like that. You know?
Alright. Wait. My bad. Check this out. That was my final question for our school banking. Like, some schools be trying to steal hoes from other schools type shit. Was that type of time y'all was on?
I mean, shit, necessarily. No, shit.
Man,
I was going with everybody.
But
shit.
look, when you in high school, you gotta think about it. You used to these females being in your, like, you used to these females.
In your face and in your class.
Yeah, so you like, man, like in Joliet, like, I went to West.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, we know we'll go to Central. So I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on them type shit because I'm used to these females at West. So I'm trying to get to the ones at Central.
Type shit.
Alright, bet. But overall, though, any final remarks about where you're from? No, I take that back. We're going to be talking more about that. So, any final remarks about the school banging?
I mean, nah, not really.
Alright, that's cool then. Alright, now,
Stay positive. Stay in school.
For sure.
is that a message to the youth?
Yeah, for the youth.
Yeah,
For sure.
Alright, that's the message to the youth. Stay in school, huh? Would the younger version of yourself take that advice?
No.
Hell nah.
No.
Alright, is there a way that we can make the youth listen, or is there gonna have to be some knuckleheads and just live and learn?
It's gonna be always knuckleheads in this world, you know. But shit, it's we gonna have.
I feel like if you go try to give the youth a particular message, as far as like staying away from the streets or not doing this and not doing that, you gotta give them an alternative.
Alright, what's the alternative if they not going to school then?
I mean, you gotta give them like sports or something. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be more stuff in the community for them to do. They gotta have more positive influences and people to look up to. Growing up, we looking up to the gangsters. You feel me? This me coming from Joliet. Me growing up, I'm looking to the gangsters. I'm looking up to my older cousins. I'm looking up to the people I see in the neighborhood. But if you go tell the youth like, man, like, nah, man, this ain't the way. You feel me? Okay, you could show them this ain't the way. You could show them why this not the way, but you gotta show them another way. You know what I'm saying? That's something I don't completely have the answers to. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you gotta show the youth another way before you can say this not the way, or else they not gonna listen. You know what I'm saying?
That's a nice way to put it. You know, I be trying to tell motherfuckers they got, hey man, but they gonna learn. They gonna learn one way or another. But all right, we got more questions I can ask you as far as Joliet. But I also got some other questions that we need to talk about. You know what we need to talk about?
Listen.
Your music! What else we need to talk about? You are a rapper, right?
Yes, sir, man.
Alright, man, so what you wanna talk about that for a second?
The best coming out of Joliet, hands down. You know what I'm saying? But like yeah, man.
I heard Young G was next.
Man, shout out Young G. Shout out Young G, bro. But I don't think nobody in the town fucking with me. But we even doing a versus right now in Joliet to see who the best Joliet artist
is. That so? As a matter of fact, let's name all the Joliet artists we got that you know of right now.